Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today is the 23rd of the holy month of Ramadan 2025 or 1446 Hijri. And we've said that how the body parts, your whole being must be God conscious. Your whole being be in sync with Allah Azza wa Jalla Sha'ana, what Allah wanted and what Allah is ordering and admonishing. And the whole being must not be involved when you are with light, when you are with good, when you are on the right path, when you are with haqq. You cannot be with batil. You cannot be with falsehood. When you do something good, you cannot also a'udhu billah, do something bad. And with that, we've said, is the advice of Holy Quran, rather the instruction of the Holy Quran and the instruction of Ahl al-Bayt salamullah alayhim, as we had that hadith. And in the hearts must be love, in the hearts must be Allah, and in the hearts every cell on your body must be God conscious. Every cell in your body must reflect divinity, must reflect obedience, must reflect itaat, must reflect that you are only living in the ambit of what Allah wants. And when that happens, as we have, for example, ma indakum yanfudh wa ma indallah baqi, whatever we have will come to an end, because everything we do is temporary and everything we do is non-permanent, except Allah, except for Allah, except those things that are eternal, and those are the things in light, those are the things that is good, those that are the things that is haqq, those that are the things that is compassionate, magnanimity, to be kind, to be gentle, to be polite, to be upright, to be steadfast, to be in love with Allah. These are the things that will remain. And whatever is related to Allah, whatever is attached to Allah, these are the things that will stay forever. So let us not be of those who are these temporary things, momentarily things, that will last only for a while, but it inflicts harm. And when we say, for example, where ma indallah, that will remain, meaning there is eternity in that, there is peace in that, there is solace in that, there is bliss in that, there is joy in that. But when we do things out of our own ego, when we use the hands, the mouths, the eyes, the feet, even the heart, it must not be occupied by ghayrillah, by anything other than Allah. Our whole being should become saintly, should become Quddus, and it should be in service of Allah Azza wa Jalla Sha'ana. When we eat with Allah's name, we eat with Allah's consciousness. When we hear things, it must be Allah. When we speak, it must be Allah. When we believe, it must be Allah. When we do things, it must be Allah. When we walk wherever, it must be where Allah wants. And when we do these, this is success. This is success in Islam. Is not that you have achieved your PhD or your master's degree or whatever highly admirable qualification, or you have achieved a very good house, a beautiful and perhaps a mansion, or you have achieved or you've acquired a fleet of cars, or even your bank account has so many zeros in it. This is not success. This is, by the way, should be should be. But that is not success as defined by Islam. Success in Islam is what? Obedience to Allah. Success is what? When you are the muti, when you are obedient to Allah, you execute the laws of Allah without any consideration, without any reservations. This is success, fawz. That is fawz, that is success. Not what the Western world is making it out. Oh, he has achieved, he is successful. Yes, that should be. But that in any case is momentary, because that will not last. By the way, yes, he will die and he will have his assets, etc. But what will remain is how much God consciousness he or she had. And what are you going to take to the grave? What is it that he has left? A legacy. What is his legacy? Let us look at this, and let this, the few remaining days of the holy month of Ramadan, let us even intensify our training, even when it is in the boot camp, or when you do particular exercises. And now, for example, you do, say for example, 20 repetitions, and then what you do, the last 5 or the last 3, what do? You do even it harder and faster or stronger. Why? Just to get, just to develop that muscle. So let us develop the spiritual muscle. And why? So that we become strong. Som is teaching us to have a strong willpower regardless of material factors. There are people who just, for example, drink some water and they go through the day. Let us not forget that within us is Allah Azza wa Jal, Jalla Sha'na. And let us use all these body parts. Not only the heart, not only the brain, but when you extend your hand, it must never go for haram. When you want to eat, you must feel there's something wrong with this food. When somebody gives you something which he has acquired unlawfully, you will feel it. How come? Your whole existence is God consciousness, and what? Will not do anything to infringe, to violate, or to break the law of Allah Azza wa Jal, because your cells are also aware. We think, like for example, the placebo effect. We think that the cells in the body parts, they don't think, they don't have they have consciousness. They are aware, as your own awareness is in any case aware, but they all are in sync. And let us be of those, when it comes to haram, we don't go near it, a'udhu billah. And with this we say, fall in love with Allah Azza wa Jal. Fall in love, because once you are in love, you don't do anything to violate. You don't do anything to offend. You don't do anything to break. You don't do anything to insult, because you are in love. There is none of these negative attributes with love. May we fall in love with Allah Azza wa Jal, Jalla Sha'na, and taste the sweetness of realizing how Allah is within, how Allah is around. And you know, as it is the Sha'r, you know, the poet, or the poem in Farsi, as they say, Ala mahzari khudas, the world is the presence of Allah. Dar mahzari khuda ma'asiyat nakunid. In the presence of Allah, do not commit sins. With this, we wish you a splendid day. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.